If you are watching this video the day it comes out, one of these two Balisongs is dropping today. This will be the first ever drop of this Balisong, and if you want to get in on that drop, feel free to use my code in the description of this video and of my channel. It is a direct link to Nabalis' website that automatically applies a code that directly supports me, and is currently the only way to support me. So if you want to pick up anything from Nabalis, go ahead and use my code in the description. Also, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because this is going to be an epic video. Thanks for watching in advance. Watch till the end. Bye. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Buffness. We got some new stuff right here from Nabalis, my very gracious sponsorship company. I just showed you my address. Don't freeze that frame. But we're using the unboxing spoon, of course, and I'm actually really excited for these. So Nabalis, of course, sent me the wing a while ago, which is pretty cool. I love that thing. But since then, they've released two new products. Since they had sent me the wing, and I have both of those products. So yeah, I also got some spectators over there who are just gonna watch me film this video. So if I'm awkward at any point, that's because I'm being watched, and it's kind of weird, but I gotta get used to it. So I don't know which is which. These are two completely different Balisongs, and we'll just see what one comes first. Okay, this is the Teflon Vulp. Throw some of that out. So the Teflon Vulp is the newest edition of the Vulp, and let's see, this thing is pretty exciting from what I've seen. Okay, it's really hot for some reason. Tolerances are pretty solid. This thing is just a normal Vulp coated in Teflon, and I'm curious to see how that changes it. So let's go. That's actually really good. I don't know why it's so good. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever why it would be this good. It's just a normal Vulp. Okay, let's try the Chaplains. They feel perfectly fine to me, unlike the old Vulp. It's got just a teeny tiny bit of play, which I will actually get out. I'm gonna tune both of these products right after this video, and possibly share just like a quick little clip of them being tuned, so stay tuned for that, pun intended. I'm gonna put some oil on here. So this is the white Teflon Vulp, which I'm really glad they sent me this one and not the black one, because just like, where is it? My Squiddy Bee, it would blend in a lot to my floor, but this white one will contrast it very well. I got my fellow Balisong YouTuber Crossfire over next to me. Can you go grab me my OG Vulp blade? It's just in that top drawer. I'm gonna try the zippy inserts in this. For one, to make sure it still fits with this Teflon coating, and two, to see how it changes the balance. This thing sounds really, really good. Thank you. So if this changes it up, I'm probably going to buy new ones of these. Oh, interesting. It fits. That's weird. It's slightly different geometry. Try to pull a fast one on us, but I don't know, maybe it's just inconsistent, but it just doesn't want to fit perfectly. It's very, very weird. Let's see if this one's any better. That one's really loose. So looks like they slightly enlarged the blade things, and these zippy inserts are not going to work. That kind of stinks. There goes one of them. And I can't get over how good this feels. Like it feels super duper good. I see myself flipping this a lot in the future. It's got a slight uniqueness to it. It's got a really good feeling balance, in my opinion. Like, It's got the insert in it. It's got a slight handle bias, as do most Balisongs now, but it still feels phenomenal. If you can rev cat on a Vulp now, that's a pretty good sign. Good enough. Yeah, so I'd say they redeemed themselves on the Vulp. This thing is phenomenal, honestly. For 70 bucks, I could see this competing with an Orion trainer, honestly. So, yeah. And just to give myself a little bit of a shout out here, if you want to pick up a Teflon Vulp and the next thing in this package, go ahead and use my code in the description of this video and my channel description. If you just go to that website via the link, go to Nabalis website via my link, it will automatically apply a little code that gives me a small portion of the profit. So yeah, if you want to support me, that is currently the only way to do so, besides just watching these videos, which doesn't make me money, but does warm my heart. So yeah, we're gonna move from the Teflon Vulp to this guy. Not a lot of people have reviewed this yet, because this is a prototype still. Well, I think it's production, just about, but it has not been released yet. So the cheese, the Nabalis cheese, also Teflon coated like the Vulp, pretty much the same specs as the Vulp by the looks of it. It is heavier than the Vulp slightly. I can just feel that. It, of course, looks like cheese. It's the color of cheese, hence why it's called the cheese. So let's give this some first flips. Okay. My hands are sweaty. All I can say is Nabalis kind of hit it out of the park twice. Double home runs with these guys. It's really good. It's got just the same feeling as the Teflon Vulp. It just feels grippy, and it feels almost like ceramic to me. Let's oil this. Oil the cheese. By the way, I don't think I specified at the beginning of this video, but Nabalis did send me these for completely free, but all opinions are my own. I am both financially and free products affiliated with Nabalis. However, I'm going to remain as unbiased as I can. These are genuinely really good. This is just my first impressions. All these things are subject to change, but either way, these are good first impressions, that's for sure. They both have a lot of grip. They don't feel slippery really at all. I feel like I can just do anything on them. I can do anything on them. They feel really good. They flow. They're grippy enough, mainly due to the Teflon coat. They look pretty good. I much prefer this whited out Vulp to the colored Vulps. And the cheese, although it's kind of funky looking, it's pretty cool. And I definitely don't dislike the look of it. Can't say I love how it looks, but it looks good enough. I think the cheese is a direct competitor to the Teflon Vulp now, with only, I think, a $5 difference roughly between them. They're both Teflon. They're both like the same length and very close to the same specs. They both have the fresh Nabalis tunes, that are really good. Teflon Vulp sounds way better, I have to say that. Like, it's kind of insane how good the Teflon Vulp sounds. But the cheese, I can't really say if it flips better yet. It's still so... I have to spend a lot of time with these. But I think, first impressions wise, I prefer the Teflon Vulp to the cheese. I have to say it. I don't know. It just feels a little better to me. I feel like the cheese might be a little more handle bias, which is a no bueno for me. Handle bias is something that I always strive to not have or have less of. A speed channeled cheese. That would be weird. Nabalis, if there's any chance you could make a speed channel cheese or speed channel any of your products, that would automatically make me like them better. Anyway, I think that's probably gonna do it. This is a little bit shorter of a video, but I don't know what else to talk about with these guys. They're unique in their own ways. They're new Nabalis products, which is always an awesome thing. Nabalis make so many new products, and it's cool to see. I don't really get why people keep... I've heard a lot of people say they need to start discontinuing stuff because they've been making too many products, just cranking them out. But I don't really see a reason why that's a bad thing. That just means more options to choose from, more content to be made and to consume, and just more Balisongs in general. So, Nabalis, I like what you guys are doing with releasing all of these products really quick. If you got ideas, crank them out. It's obviously not a struggle for you guys to make a new Balisong nearly as much as a lot of other people it would be for. So I think this is really cool. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll keep reviewing your stuff. I'm excited to make a review on these. I'll probably do the Teflon Vulp first, honestly. No, I'll do the cheese first. I'll make a cheese review because it's so new. Maybe I'll crank both these out within a couple months. That would be nice. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Drop a like and subscribe. And why don't you leave a little fox emoji and a little cheese emoji if you made it to the end, because why not? Every time I do that, it works, and I get like 20 comments with that emoji. So, yeah. Bye. Okay, well, I just tuned the Teflon Vulp, and I did not touch the cheese tuning-wise because I don't think it could even get better. It doesn't have play at all. Like, it doesn't want to wiggle whatsoever. You shake it like this, and it doesn't move, so it's literally rock solid. It's bouncy as heck, and it sounds really good. And as for the Teflon Vulp, it had a little bit of play, so I tuned it. It doesn't have play anymore, doesn't wiggle anymore. Sounds even more glass-like than before. And the ring is even stronger. I can actually take off a little bit more on each bushing, which I'm going to do after this, to make the play even less. So, yeah. As for the new Nabalis tolerances, I approve.